Hi, thanks for calling Bright Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Hi, I need urgent plumbing service tonight.
I'll get you connected with a technician right away. Give me a moment to transfer your call.
That's the transfer call function. Here are a few examples. At a plumbing company, the AI can answer general questions, but if someone says, I have a burst pipe, it can transfer the call to the emergency technician. At a gym, the AI can share prices and hours, but if someone says, I'm ready to join, it can transfer the call to the sales team. At the real estate office, the AI can answer questions about listings, but forward serious buyers to the agent. This way, customers get help faster, and the business owner takes only the calls that really matters. In this video, I'll show you two ways to set this up inside VAPI. The quickest method using predefined functions and more advanced method with transfer call tool, which lets you transfer calls to different agents or departments. First up, the easy way, predefined functions. This is a simple agent I set up for a plumbing company. It handles general questions, but if the caller sounds urgent, it automatically transfers the call to a technician. I created this prompt using the generate button. You just describe the assistant you want. In my case, I wrote something like an AI receptionist that can answer common questions and forward urgent calls, such as when a customer reports a burst pipe. Here's the prompt I end up with. In the response guidelines, the second bullet point says, for emergencies, refrain from asking detailed questions and prioritize immediate transfer. And under task and goals, the third bullet point tells assistant if the caller mentions a burst or anything related to an urgent plumbing issue, proceed to step 4 immediately, which is to inform the caller, I'll connect you with a technician, then initiate a transfer to the designated emergency contact number. To enable call forwarding, you go to Tools and Predefined Functions. And you will see options like Enable and Call Functions, Dial Keypad, and Simple Forwarding Phone Number field. This is the fastest way to set up call forwarding. Just paste in the number where you want the urgent calls to go. For example, if you're a plumber who only wants emergency calls after hours, you can forward them straight to your cell phone, while the AI handles everything else. Keep in mind, forwarding doesn't work from a web call. You have to call in from a real phone. So we need to assign a phone number to this agent. Go to phone numbers and select the number you want to use. If you don't have one yet, you have two options. Get a free US number by entering the area code here, or import the number from Twilio. Just copy the number along with the account SID and auth token from your Twilio dashboard. Now let's actually test this. Since I don't have two phones handy, I'm gonna use a web calling app called DialPad to simulate the test. Let's see how it works.
Hi, thanks for calling Bright Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Hi, I need urgent plumbing service tonight.
I'll get you connected with a technician right away. Give me a moment to transfer your call.
That's it, super simple, but it's also limited. You can only forward to one fixed number. If you need multiple departments or conditions, you'll want the second method. Now let's move on to the more advanced option, the transfer call tool. This method gives you more flexibility. Instead of a single forwarding number, you can create multiple destinations and let the AI decide which one to use. Here's how to set it up. Go to Tools, Create Tool, and select Transfer Call. You can rename it if you like, but I'll leave it as a default name for now. Add a short description. For example, use this when the caller asks about billing, and enter forwarding number. In my case, I'll use the number I assigned to the billing department assistant, and check the option Enforce E164 format so the system recognizes the number correctly. Next, fill in the key fields. Message to customer. This is what AI will say before transferring the call. For example, I'll connect you with our billing department now. Please hold while I transfer your call. And description. This tells the AI when to use this transfer option. Unlike the first method, here you can set up multiple destinations. For example, one destination for human assistant, another for SIP URI if you're using VAPI, or an additional phone number for another department. In this demo, I'm just using the billing department. I also chose blind transfer, which means the AI won't say anything extra while transferring, useful when routing directly to another assistant. Now let's link it back to the assistant. I've created a general company assistant that will handle the initial call. If the caller mentions billing, it will forward them to my billing assistant. Don't forget, go into Tools and select Transfer Call Tool. Otherwise, the assistant won't know it can transfer calls. One important note, just like the first method, call transfer won't work in the web call. You need a real phone number assigned. So I ported a Trillion number and linked it to my general assistant. Alright, let's test it. I'll call this number now, and we should see the assistant transfer the call over to billing exactly as expected.
Thanks for calling ClearNet Utilities.
Hi, I have a question about my latest invoice.
Thank you for reaching out. You have a question about your latest invoice? Please allow me a moment to transfer your call to our billing department, where they will be able to assist you further. One moment, please. I'll connect you with our billing department now. Please hold while I transfer your call.
Hello, this is the billing department. How can I help you with your invoice today?
And there you go. The assistant forwarded the call straight to billing, just like we set up. That's the two ways you can transfer calls in VAPI. Predefined functions for quick one-number forwarding, transfer call tools for multiple departments, SIP routing, and more control. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.